working?
Mm-hmm. I'm live.
Mm-hmm.
Finally got it working. Don't have anybody. Oop, I got one viewer, one like. Who are you?
Be back.
Alright, take care. Love you. What is up, TJ? I'm live. And I'm going to try to stop shaking the computer there. TNT Balls, Iron Dog, Justin, what's up, guys? I'm able to go live now that I figured it out. I was trying to go live through using some streaming software that I didn't have. It was just automatically putting me to that. Had to click my webcam to get it going. So, watching from work. Let me guess you're sitting in your truck watching everybody else work there, Chris. What's up, Justin? Stopping by to show some love. I appreciate that, brother. So how's everybody's day going? Mine's, well, you see how mine's going. I'm chilling in my snake room. Everything is pretty much at peace right now. I'm on a pair later on tonight and thought I'll try to go live and show a couple of my parents today. That's right. Smash that like button there, Todd. Thank you, brother. Anyway, any snakes y'all want to see? What's up, Steve? Appreciate you giving that girl my phone number. Even though she's selling mostly males, I could use a couple of them. Yeah, it's kind of cloudy here, TJ. I think it's getting ready to start raining here too. But you know what that means. Maybe the barometric pressure dropped low for me tonight and get some locks going on. Hey, Heather, how's it going? Your girl that I got from you about shed, so let me get her. Let's see if she shed. Nope, not yet. At least I don't think anyway. Let's see here. She hasn't shed yet, but still. This girl right here, I picked up from Heather from Mother Elpin Ball Pythons. And she's just a Pastavi girl, but she is a wonderful girl. I do love her. She's an excellent eater, putting on some size, as you can see. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I got a microphone plugged in. Just making sure. Yeah, Pastavis are one of my favorite combos. Not, real, exotic pastel, but Mojave is one of my favorite genes. I love what it can do. I love everything about it. It's somewhat on the dark side. So I live out in the country also, so video quality okay. I can't really tell if it says it is on here or not because it doesn't say, but that's awesome. One of my parents I'm mostly excited about. I'm going to put this girl away. And I'm going to tell you right now, she is possibly gravid, so I don't know. We'll have to see. may have missed an ovulation with her, but sometimes that happens. But this girl here, actually, I don't know how true everything I just said was, but this girl right here, Bamboo. Oh, Bamboo. Just look at that head. She's awesome. Anyway, I'm pairing her to my Ultra Male and going to make some hits. Therefore, I will be holding the a pair back for myself, of course. Hopefully, I hit, a Pastel Bamboo Het Ultra Male female for myself. Thought about holding back a male as well, but I also have a couple agreements or arrangements with a pair if I can hit multiples. Those are kind of on the down low. So, hey, what's up, Sean? How's it going, brother? You work hard today? Anyway, this is one of my favorite snakes. And if y'all follow me on Instagram, I actually posted my favorite snake last night. And that would be, this girl's trying to choke me out. Oh no, let's alarm the people. The ball pythons are going to kill us. People kill me. But hopefully this girl right here goes for me. She has put on 200 grams since November. And I mean, she's just showing me all the signs. She's been bowl wrapping, moving back and forth from cold to hot. She's blocked like crazy with my Ultra Male. He's the only one that I paired her, or he is the only one I paired her to. Let's see here. Anyways, what's up, guys? So, kind of new to this live thing. It's been a while since I've done a live. So, anything new going on with you all? Y'all want to talk about? I seen Dale in here somewhere, I believe. Got a lot of awesome people in here right now. Leon, LKB, J-Dog. Anyway, any more snakes y'all want to see of mine? I did sell my boas. That's kind of bittersweet to me. I needed the room. I wanted to make room for something that I've got in the works. Sean, you know about that? This cage back here behind me, the 4 foot by 2 foot by 18. Yeah, I got plans for that. That's awesome, Iron Dog. I miss that girl. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you didn't take her, she would be right here right now. And that's God's honest truth. The only reason I sold her was because it was going to you. She was an awesome cinnamon girl. So it's awesome. So, Heather produced a naked rat. That is awesome. I'd actually have quite a few hairless that I got going. Actually got rid of my actual hairless a while back and decided, let's do it again. I got a guy who's wanting to buy every single one of mine for pets. So I'm going to go at it one more time, see how that works. I don't see, before I had an arrangement with a guy who owned a pet shop. It's so hot in here. I got the humidifier back behind me running to temp right now is 77. So I'm a big guy. 77 and humid, not good. But anyway, he said, produce all the hairless rats you can. I'll take every one of them, $10 pop. Come up, had 20 of them. He says, oh, I can't take them, bud. I'm sorry. So I ended up calling them out. They feed just like regular rats, but why put that extra work and the pairing them and all that if you're just going to end up calling them? So I done away with breeding them for a while, but I'm back at it. It's awesome that you bred your first one, Heather. Let's see here. Yes, LKB. There is a guy on Instagram that has made pretty much a fake account. He uses other people's pictures and tries to sell them as his own. When you go and talk to him about the snake, he'll ask you for your money. You don't get the snake. That's my understanding of it. But I've seen that 1,000 times. People wanting money orders, credit card transactions, PayPal or cash, or if you know the person. That's what I suggest. Definitely go through somebody you know. If you don't know them, make sure you talk to them. You do your reference checks. Ask for references. But definitely you want to make a bond with that person somehow, some way. Get to know them, then make your purchase. That's what I suggest. Let's see here. Sorry, I keep hitting my dang table and it keeps. I need some mods. How do you make mods? Let's see here. I think I just done that. I figured it out, guys. Because I'm sitting there getting all these requests for to show some comments and pretty much I need some help trying to figure that out. I'm trying to add on a bunch of y'all right now, so bear with me for a minute. I wasn't able to do this from my phone when I went live back before the 1,000 subscribers and stuff, but let's see here. I got one that y'all like right here. Hold on. Sorry, my big fat belly's in the way. And this one here is one that is dear to my heart and always will be. I raised him from a hatchling, and he's actually a proven breeder. He's my chocolate jigsaw, which is chocolate Mojave pinstripe. There you go with that Mojave again. I have quite a bit of Mojave in my collection, and that's not a bad thing. So there we go. Now we got some blue people. Anyway, this is Mojo, and he is an awesome boy. Guys, my lens looks kind of blurry, so I'm going to wipe it off real quick. I don't know if that helps any at all, but you see how he's got one solid stripe all the way down, head to toe, and then it breaks one spot somewhere. Maybe it connected over the sheds. I don't know. Yeah, there it is. One spot where it connects to the alien heads, but other than that, it's one single stripe. all the way down. He's an awesome boy, awesome breeder, and I've actually paired him to a lesser Reggie this year, and he'll be going back in with her tonight. Moji's doing well. She's in the shed, Iron Dog. She's eating good. Her cut she had on her neck, it's healed up pretty nice, and hopefully after the shed, she will no longer show signs of that injury. For those of you who don't know, I'm pretty sure after talking with Sean, Low Troy City Reptiles, that where there was pretty much nothing in her cage to make her to get cut on. It happened the day I fed her, so I'm thinking that maybe when she coiled the rat fuzzy, that she might have got some of her own skin, and she constricted it. It just ripped down the side of her neck. You can ask Sean. I sent him pictures of it, and it literally looked like somebody took a razor knife and just cut her. Craziest. I've never seen that like that before. To be honest with you, it kind of scared the shit out of me. Because here I'm thinking maybe the rat had something on it, but a rat fuzzy really doesn't have anything to do any real damage. So, and that would be more or less inside instead of outside. So, my mic is acting up. Let's see here. Let's try this. You want to see the old Orange Dream Pastel Sugar, Steve? Most definitely. Hold on one sec. Alrighty. This girl here is a fabulous girl. And I love her so much. Not because of what she looks like, but because I'm just going to be straight up honest with you, man. She's one of my most well-tempered snakes. And there she is. Not to mention, let me set this down over here for a minute. She's a flighty girl. Put you around my neck for a minute. Come on, just sit there. Alrighty. Let's turn that around. Here we go. Alright. So, pastel, Orange Dream, Sugar, 100% Het Clown. I got plans with this girl for certain. And I don't know if her colors are picking up on the screen or not. But you can see the oranges right here above the white alien heads. If you really want to see what this girl looks like, I posted some pictures on Instagram last night. Go check them out because they are amazing. Justin, right now, I have a total of just 53. I've sold off a lot of my collection, mostly being babies I produced this year, but I have sold quite a few of my actual breeders, just trying to clean it up, getting stuff I don't want to work with out of the collection, like genetic stripe. I have sold a few spiders of mine off, but have decided to keep 3. Nope, 2, both being female, of course. And I'm wanting to add on a couple other genes. So 53 right now, which isn't too bad because I'll probably be adding on quite a few this year. So I'll have the room to do so. Plus, I plan on either building or buying a couple new racks because I do have girls like this that's going to need to go in bigger tubs in the next year or two. Let's see here. sounds like old Kane from WWF days. What's that about? So you're much better. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, brother, back to work. All right, Chris, we'll see you later, man. Don't work too hard. See you, Dale. Have a good one, brother. Yes, I do have fire and inchy. I actually have quite a few. Well, not quite a few. I do have several inchy combos, and actually, I only have one fire combo. And I'll get him out because he's awesome. And he's dear to my heart too. Comes from a good friend of mine. Y'all may know him as Mr. Triple B TV, Brian Cusco. Me and Brian have talked on the phone quite a few times now, and he is a very nice gentleman, if I had to say so myself. Spill the water. Anyway, oops, sorry again, guys. I keep hitting that table. This is my Firefly that I got from Brian Cusco. Nothing special. A fire and pastel. And he will definitely see some of my Orange Dream girls. Wouldn't be opposed to picking up some fire females, fire combo females, or possibly even a Firefly clown or something to breed him to. Just unlimited possibilities when you go thinking about it. But his name is X-Pac, and if you can see the X right there on his head, he literally likes the camera, guys. That's why I named him X-Pac. WWE reference there for you, Leon. If y'all don't know that about me, I am a huge WWE fan. Always have been, probably always will be. And I know it's a man soap opera, but that is what it is. I'm a kid at heart. I mean, look at me. I play with animals on the daily. But I love this guy right here. He's just so awesome. Love the belly. Ooh, he's got tracks. Could he be het pied? No. I know the parents. That goes to show you guys, you can't go by markers. Am I right? Which they really don't stop at the vent, but somewhat. I do know the parents was a super fire and a super pastel. So all those outlet clutch. It may be a super pastel lesser it was either inchy or lesser because he had some combo Firefly lesser, Firefly inchies or something out of that clutch. But anyway, let's put this guy away, and I'll show you one of my inchy combos that I'm actually excited about working into my clown projects. This girl may be a little cantankerous, so I may get bit here, but you're all worth it, right? You can see that posture right there. She definitely knows how to hold herself up. Anyway, this here is my inchy, pastel inchy leopard posset clown. The pos is very possible, definitely not 100%. I think it was 50%, I believe. So I'm not really aiming to make clowns. I'm breeding her with a clown, but I'm probably just going to be making hets, and I'm okay doing it because all I have is time, and I'll raise those babies up, and I can produce some nice babies. Anyways, that's her. I love her head stamp. You can see it. Let me get her turned around here, if she will allow. She's a very nervous girl. That head stamp right there. Breeding an Inchi OD and a Leopard Inchi this season. Awesome. Maybe some Super Inchi Orange Dream Leopards, right? That would be the end goal on that. So, that's true. Let's see, my wife messaged me. She just has left. But, anyway, I'll show you one of Dave Kaufman's beauties here. And this is totally off topic. But if anybody knows anything about Dave Kaufman, and if you watched his last video, the spider video, then you know what's in his collection. And don't you bite me. Don't you bite me. There we go. And that's this beautiful girl right here. And that is a nice looking pied. Produced by no other than Dave Kaufman. And she is something else. A lot of y'all might know this, but you see I don't mean to grab her by the neck there. She's pulled back on me. But underneath the chin on a pied, all pieds have that gray look to them, if y'all didn't know that. So if you see a low white pied that actually has no white, you want to make sure that's what it is. Look for that gray look. Well, it's like she knows she's facing the camera. Kind of. Well, anyway. Enough of that. She's about 40% white pied, maybe. But her markings, I love them. Nice outline of the actual pattern. I like it when they're outlined in black like that. And a couple little polka dots on her tail there. Anyway, this is Narabi. She is my pied female and definitely part of my pied projects for sure. Let's see here. I've showed you every one in this rack except for one snake here. I might as well show you her too. Just set you down there. You can figure out where you hide that. Now this girl, she likes to eat. It looks like she is getting ready to go and shed. She's got a nice pink belly. I can't see there, but this is my highway female. And she's very light for just a normal highway, but she's not so light that I would think she's pastel. So anyway, this is my girl Adaria. I got her from a buddy of mine named Troy, Balls and Strikes Pythons, and he actually picked this girl up from Tinley, and it was honestly the very last highway that Sean Bradley produced before he got out ball pythons. So kind of an iconic snake, if you will. Pretty cool. There's Troy right there. What's up, Troy? So, see here. She came with mites, huh? Which one was that, Troy? I never saw none on her, but that's some. I got one in there right now. I picked up the other day, was eat up, and she's in quarantine. So, but that was last week, and I treated her again last night. And Prevenamite reptile spray, guys. That shit works. Ooh, Dave Kaufman's, huh? Yep. That's surprising. But there's not a mite on her one now. I've never seen any on her, even when I got her from you. So that's pretty cool. I could see almost Dave having mites because unless he has somebody that takes care of his collection, he's always on the road. So let's see here. I'll show y'all another deer to my heart snake I have. Oh, dang. It's all right. This guy here, I think I woke him up. He scared the crap out of me, I ain't gonna lie, because he's never done that. But all he did was hiss and buck just a little bit. Anyway, this is a Sterling Mojave. If you've been a subscriber to me for a while, then you know who made this snake. And he gets a lot of flack in the hobby, let me tell you. But Mr. BHB, Brian Barczyk, produced this snake. And I'll tell you right now, I don't care what anybody says, but the pastels that this boy right here throws, oh my God. Some awesome pastels. And I've seen pictures of the ones I produced this year, and they look just like they did out of the egg. They haven't browned out any. They're still bright yellow and orange. But I don't know. Yeah, people can say what they want to about Brian. Yeah, Brian's kind of went a different direction over the past few years, but when he produced snakes, he produces a nice quality. But yeah, definitely. You gotta be able to treat mites. You gotta be able to notice them. And quarantine will help you keep them out of your collection. And another thing I suggest, if you do have them in quarantine, yeah, you got to take care of them daily, just like you do your others. Don't go to that one and then go into your collection. Always treat the one in quarantine last. That's what I do. But I'm pretty sure half of you already know that. But this is Cain. So Leon, he had a reference of Cain. I actually have a snake named Cain. And yes, he was named after the wrestler, Corporate Cain. But this guy, he is awesome. Heck of a breeder, too. Let's see here. Put you back there and let you do your thing, buddy. So, guys, anything else y'all want to see? I have a couple holdbacks. I got Hognose. I got Mexican Black King. See here. I got a couple geckos. But let's see here. So you got your puzzle stuff from Sean, yeah. Sean about sold everything he had. I think he's wanting to focus on fish. And that's all right. If you're not, at least he noticed, you didn't have an interest in the hobby no more. And once you get to that point where you're not interested in it, you're probably not going to do yourself any good or the animals. Everybody will suffer including the animals, and that's probably the most important thing. But you're better off just to get out like he did. I don't have any Burmese yet. And I think you know the answer to that one. I do have a carpet python. He's probably my biggest snake right now after I sold my boas. But I do have some big ball pythons, but they're all possibly gravid, and I don't feel like getting them out and disturbing them just because. I can show you pictures later on. I can post them up. Let's see here. I can show you another one here that I got from Troy as well. And he's also one that I can't wait to start pairing up with some of my hobby stuff. And that's this. Anybody got a guess on what that is? It's pretty simple. Any guesses? You're right. GHI, but GHI what? And Troy, you'd be cheating if you commented. This guy, he went probably 3 months, no longer than that. Let's see here. Hold on, I got my records. Records are awesome to keep. Let's see here. I got him from you in June, I think. And he ate like a week after I got him, which was on June the 10th. And literally did not eat again until December the 3rd. So 6 months. But he is GHI. And yeah, he held his weight real well. He didn't lose maybe 20 grams in that 6 months fast, but he is crushing it now. It took me getting him back on live. He's on live to eat, but that's okay. I'll never show a live feeding, but it does happen. And they sometimes have to eat. Yeah, he knows what to do with the ladies. I'm actually, I just paired him up with a pastel this year, and if I just want to hit some GHI females, possibly a super pastel GHI. Everything else would be for sale, and GHI is always a favorite. Something that not everybody has, but pretty common still. And to be honest with you, you don't see it at our local shows around here. So that'd be something that not everybody around here has access to. But pretty sure Tim that produced Tim Troy, Tim Bilby? That's right. He's a pastel GHI. And he's a mover. Yep. That's what I thought. Tim Bilby. I got several Bilby snakes. Actually, let me pick that up. But one of my favorites that I got from Bilby was a pastel clown female. And I stole her from him pretty much. It was actually his brother's snake. And his brother had her listed $50 cheaper than he did his males. And I was like, yeah, I think I'll go with that, Tim. Come on, honey, you gotta go back. Sometimes they don't want to go back. And I wonder why. They stay cramped up in a box all day, right? Y'all know that doesn't really matter to them. They just like to be comfortable and hidden. Let's see here. I can show you my pastel clown if you want. Anybody got any exciting projects going on this year? This is her right here. And I'm telling you, the camera, what I see on the camera is not showing her colors at all. She is bright, very bright yellow. I could show you my male who's pretty much a brown clown. But she's awesome. She's got some good genetics. I love the head stamp on her. I love her eyes. Her eyes are just amazing. A pastel clown's eyes are just crazy looking to me. I love them. Anyway, she's a real good girl. She's my little Burmese, I always call her, because she always hisses at me, but she never bites. Yeah, I love the confusion gene, and I should be trying to work with it more, but like I said, it's not available locally to me too much. But my plans is to work with confusion, trick. I would like to get into the nanny gene some. And I couldn't agree with that more, Troy. Ball Pythons 101, he is really, really, really upped his game the last few years and actually has done real well. If y'all don't know who that is, you need to go check him out. Brock's another good breeder. Got a good name. You're talking about getting your confusion from him, right? Let's see here. Let's see here. What I want to show y'all. Anything? I got one for you. If y'all seen me, I don't know if you did or not, but I used a hook to get this little thing. And I'll tell you why. It's not because I'm afraid it'll bite me, but I'm afraid to grab it. Because, like, I don't care. It can bite me if it wants to. You want to bite? Nope. That's a wild caught snake. And it's corn snake, of course. But I think it's Okatee. I'm not 100% right with yeah, I hope your sunsets go for you, Sean. I called you Troy because old Troy City. And there's a Troy in here, but anyway, that's just a little corn snake that a boy called me, asked me if I wanted it. Actually, I didn't, to be honest with you, but they were going to kill it. And it was just a baby. It hadn't been a week old. It was probably half this size. And I brought it home. I was going to feed it and I was going to release it. And my little girl begged me to keep it. So it stayed in her room for about 6 months. And I decided to just move her on in here to my hatchling rack. She's doing very well. She's eating Prosenthal pinky mice. And as you can see, she's a very active corn snake. Got good strength. Might have to hook a brother up on them sunsets there when you get some. Be willing to work with some 50% het sunsets. Try my luck. You know how it is. If not, oh well. But I love corn snakes too. And this is probably bad for every one of us that I say this. But if somebody asks me what I recommend as a first time snake, it's not a ball python. It's a corn snake. I mean, it does look crazy, don't it? I mean, it doesn't look normal to me. Normals are brown. This is bright red. But I'm thinking it might be just like an Okatee corn. As you can see, she is very flighty. I think it's a she anyway. I'm hoping it's a she. I'll find out. If not, oh well. Could be awesome if it was like scaleless. Somebody released a scaleless corn snake out in the wild or something. I doubt that ever happened, but you never know. It's just a native Kentucky corn snake. Not very common, really, to be honest with you guys. Mostly what we see around here are just black rat snakes or what we call cow suckers or whatnot. See, you'll probably get bit here for sure. This guy's he's a whopper of a guy. And he's probably hungry. If you hook train them, you don't get bit. Anyways, can y'all tell me what kind of ball python this is? This is what I like to call the poor man's indigo. Just look at that face. You gotta love the face. Good tongue response. And bingo, Troy, you got it, buddy. It's a poor man's indigo. The Mexican black king snake. I got this deal right here. A guy called me up. He's like, I got 3 snakes. I just bought them a month ago, and my wife is scared to death of them. He said, I just need to rehome them. I said, okay, what are they? He said, well, I got a Mexican black king snake. I'm already sold by this time. And then he said, I also have an albino hognose, albino western hognose. So I'm really sold. And then he says, I also have a male mystic potion. I'm like, okay, so not really in the market for those type of snakes, guy. What do you need for them? He's like, I just take $250 and it comes with their tubs and their thermostats and their heat pads. I'm like, shit. I might be able to swing that, buddy. So I'll be there in a minute. I literally got in my car, went and met this guy, and bought all 3 of these snakes for $250. And each one of them's worth that. I mean, I'm not trying to talk price, but come on. You know what a Mexican black king snake sells for. You know what a mystic potion sells for. And albino western hognose, right at it. Each one of those snakes were worth what I gave for all 3. And all 3 were healthy, great snakes. As you can see, this guy has never turned down a meal, even in shed. and he's very healthy. I just love his pattern. And when I say his pattern, he's got a little white goatee right there. It's the only part on him that isn't black. What kind of rack are you building, Leon? Melamine? Or are you going PVC? Or I like melamine because it's cheap, but PVC is the way to go, I think. Or eventually steel, stainless steel. Hopefully one day I can put all these up for sale and I can replace them with some ARS or Freedom Breeder. Definitely going to do something because those racks are just unbelievable. Actually got a chance to actually look at some the other day in person. I've never been to a show that Freedom Breeder has been to, but a buddy of mine has a couple that he had just bought over the last few months, and tell you, man, they're pretty nice. Yeah, I ain't got a problem. This big white rack right here beside me is melamine. This little hatchling rack, and the one right here beside of it is melamine. But as long as you keep them dry, like, you check your tubs, you know how you get the moisture on top. As long as you keep that dry, you're good. Yeah, it cost all $27 to build that rack there, minus the heat tape. Heat tape costs a lot more than that. But there would be my wife again, so I don't know. Anyways, guys, we're looking at about an hour here. I'll still keep chatting if y'all want to, but oh yeah, Troy, no doubt, or Sean, no doubt. That is my ultimate goal, is to put a building right out there in my backyard. I don't know about going off site because I always would like the comfort of being able to walk out of my house and go check something. But I definitely want my own building for them, especially when I continue to grow and I outgrow this room for sure. And I'm almost there, to be honest with you. I may be able to put another rack or two in here, cover up my window, but I hate to do that. But I would if I had to. Buddy, you're all right. I know how it is to work. Trust me, I got two tomorrow. It's my weekend to work, and it kind of sucks. So I kind of figure I would try to go live on my laptop here, and finally got it figured out. So pretty cool. Anyways, put this guy back. He's now I could literally go back and try to get him back out, and he'd try to bite me. I know he would. He's just like that. He's like, you can handle me, just don't mess with me. I'm gonna show you this guy here too. Might as well, since I was talking about him. Right. And this is something I really want to get into in the future, and that is hognose. They are mildly venomous, so I don't let my oldest girl handle him too much, and she wants to handle him all the time because she is allergic to bee stings, and I'm not sure what this would do to her if it was to chew on her. But all right, Troy, we'll see you later, man. talk to you soon. But yeah, I want to work with these guys a little bit more. One of my favorite Morse is the albino. The Conda is one of my favorite Morse, and I also like the tricolors. The tricolor hognose are just something to me. I've seen the white hognose. I think they're called snow. They may even be. You have 2 4-inch heat tape available. Brought a bunch to the expense to have over 200 feet. People need heat tape at your price. Let Rob know he's got my number. I may hit you up on some of that heat tape. I got 6-inch, but I don't have any 4. We'll talk about that, I'm sure. But I need to build another hatchling rack, and I don't think I have any more 4-inch. So anyway, this is Julius, my albino western hognose. Go ahead and put him back up. Let me ask y'all something here. What is your all's take on having a humidifier in your room? I hope y'all heard that. Yeah, they're awesome, Heather. I definitely suggest you, if you don't have a hognose, you want an easy caliber to take care of. Definitely make sure, though, that you get one that is already on pinkies, as or is on mice or rat pinkies, because they can be a barrier to switch over. That's kind of one of my reasons I'm hesitating to breed them, but I kind of want to breed them to give me a challenge. Yeah, it does. That's why. I mean, I was running like my right now my humidity in my room is 60. So, well, this is over here says 65, which might be a little high, but I turned it down. But I was running like 38% humidity in my room, and I was like, I got to do something because they're not shedding right. They're shedding. I mean, all the shed was coming off. It was just blowed out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. And it happens every winter, especially if I don't use coconut substrate. And right now I got them on paper because I put them on the paper when they're breeding because it's just so much easier to clean. And I was running like 38% humidity, and I'm like, it's not going to work. So I went out Walmart, got me a cheap humidifier. Other than filling it twice a day, I love it. And that was another thing is I was having to spray their tubs, and then their paper would mold. And now I'm not dealing with that. So I'm getting perfect sheds with no mold. To me, I think it's better. But yeah, if I'd used coconut substrate, the heat, it would keep good. I would probably turn it off because I have a digital humidity reader that I can lay inside the tub, turn on, and then over the next 2 or 3 minutes, it'll read what the humidity is. And it usually stays in one of those tubs with say week old substrate that is just what they're in most of the time. And it would be somewhere 55 to 60, which isn't horrible. I like to keep my balls a little on the dry side, if you know what I mean. My ball pythons, that is. Don't be dirty minded. But I've used Freedom Breeder cocoa too, and I do like it, but I don't know. It's all the same stuff, to be honest with you. It's just a different name on it. But to be honest with you, that does seem to be a little bit chunkier and is great for the bigger snakes that I have. But no complaints about Freedom Breeder cocoa blocks. Good stuff. I use ReptiChip more or less because that's what it's available to me around here. I've heard some people use that Grow It. I can't really get it here unless I order it from Amazon. And if I do that, I can just order anything I want. But yeah, everything else is either in shed or breeding away, or going to be breeding away. I don't really want to mess with them. Well, what kind was it you used, Troy? I mean, old Troy, Sean. I keep reading Troy. I'm sorry. Was it like the Grow It kind? Yeah, you get yours from Tim. That's ReptiChip. So yeah, Pro Cocoa. It's good stuff too. Um, have y'all tried the reptile liners from CMC? I'll show you what one looks like if y'all have it. That's this right here. And it's very thick and hardy. It's not like, paper towels or a sheet of paper. It's got some thickness to it. And it's actually a unbleached, no contaminants. It's uncontaminated. But pretty much like a wood fiber pulp. It's really not paper. And it absorbs water like crazy. But I like this stuff, man. I do. Yeah, Reptile Prime's not good for ball pythons at all. I've used it, and no, it's not good for them. If you notice, Brian himself doesn't even keep his ball pythons on it. He keeps them on paper. I think he more or less uses it for the Reptarium. But anyway, back to this paper. I mean, last year was the first year I used it because he just launched it last year. And I had more locks on this paper than I had on anything. And I don't know if that comes to play with the fact that paper towels have bleach in them. There's no ink, like on newspaper. I don't know. But funny enough, Andrew from DEA Exotics uses the same thing, and he also said the same thing. Of course, Ed from CMC Reptiles says the same thing too, but you can't really go with that because he's actually the creator of the product. So of course he's going to say good things about it, but I can honestly say it's a pretty good product. Yeah, I've seen people use the Prime for it too, or Eco Earth, and not a fan of that. I actually like two things, and I've tried all kinds of different things. I've used straight water, which worked well for me. I used vermiculite,
that works well for me. I use perlite that works very well for me. I used a combination of perlite and vermiculite, and that will work really well for me. But yeah, I'd be open to using the Grow It kind because, like you said in your videos before, Sean, it's the same thing. It literally is. It's just the price is a lot less because of the name. You see it all the time. You can go, for instance, like a a mite spray, Prevenamite, $20 a can. It is 50% permethrin. I can literally go to my local drugstore and pick up a lice spray that says 50% permethrin, and it's $5-6 a can. Same amount can. I think it's, let's see, 6-ounce can. But here's the thing: is what scares me and why I don't do that. I use the Prevenamite is where it says other ingredients. I don't know what those other ingredients are, and I'm not chancing it. So I went ahead and just shout out the Bucks for what I know is patent for snakes. So yeah, I actually saw that video. It's pretty good. And Hatch Right works well too. It just can't afford it. I think was it like $12 for a bag when I can give $4 for a big, huge bag of perlite and just mix it myself? Because let me tell you what Hatch Right is. Hatch Right is nothing but perlite and then water crystals mixed together. So you can actually make your own Hatch Right. You just have to know what formula it is. Yeah, I seen it for $12 online. I actually thought about trying it out, and then I found out what it was. It's just basically perlite with the water isomers, or yeah, Nix works well too. I mean, I've actually bought it before because I didn't want to wait on Prevenamite to come in because you have to order it, and then there's so many people that order it that you have to wait like 2 weeks or something crap. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was talking about. Prevenamite's got a patent on it, and it's, I don't know. I just know it works. I got ivermectin that I also use to treat, monthly. I'll go around my room and spray my carpet, spray the corners of the walls, just as a monthly prevention for myself. Because you never know. I could walk into a pet store today, hold something, or just walk by something, pick up something. Like I need to go get a UVB bulb for my monitor. His blew out last night, actually. So I had to go pick one of those up. And you never know when you walk in a pet store what has a mite egg on it. What's up, my animal house? Glad to have you here, brother. Let's see here. I need to add a couple more moderators. I think you was the only one that wasn't blue there, Troy. I'm sorry. Anyway, guys, I'm going on 1 hour and 10 minutes. It's been a good chat with y'all. I do have a video I'm going to do, and it's kind of a trial. I'm not going to tell you the subjects, but I think you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you see it posted. I want to try something, and the only way to figure it out is to see. Once no one is this video play, told him it was you live. You want to say hello? Hey, what's up, Braden? It's nice to talk to you, buddy. Need to keep your dad in line. I know you can do it. He told me about you breaking your wrist. I hope that is getting better for you. I know that sucks. I actually accidentally broke my daughter's forearm whenever she was 3 years old, and ain't nothing like it. Quite painful for her, and she really didn't show the crying pain of it, but I knew it had to hurt. So I've broken a couple bones when I played football. I know it doesn't feel good. So anyways, back to what I was saying, trying out something on my video. So make sure that you do stay tuned for that next video. Tell me your thoughts on it and whatnot. But I gotta go clean some rats. It's definitely time to do so. It's been about 5 days since I cleaned them. So thank y'all for stopping in. Make sure y'all be good or be good at it.